Hello and welcome back to the channel with your host Cassandra Brand, aka Miss Alexis. And we're back with episode number 4, Making the Right Choices. And we're going to talk about making the right choices and marriage, dating, jobs, and businesses. But before I begin, I want to apologize in the subject. I did edit it, so it's showing on my side the correction of making right choices, episodes. I can spell, okay, y'all? I can spell. I'm just being challenged with my site. So please forgive me. I'm going to try again to correct it, but I want to let you know making is Making and right is Right. So we finally make it. We on the episode number 4 and we're on time. So thank you for joining in once again and also even for the replays. We're building it up, okay? And I hope that this episode brings some value to you as well. Please subscribe, and if this brings any value to you, like and share. Sharing is caring. And like is it helps me get into the algorithm in YouTube. So it'll be more available for others to be able to view it. Thank you so very much. An update on the Brand family is Dad just came home from the hospital. Yay! Yay! Dad just came home from the hospital. So he's in his room resting. And God is restoring health and deliverance in our household. I have to give him that praise and all the glory. So let's start. I'm not going to keep you guys long. I've just made a few notes and I'm going to just elaborate on food for thought and some seeds. Okay? Like we talked about yesterday, seeds, words are seeds, and we have to nourish them by watering them. So the episode 4 about making right choices. Let's start with relationships like marriage. Now, I am not a counselor. I am not an advisor. I am just speaking out of my own heart and experience. So if it resonates with you, then let it be so. And when you come in, please, if you like to make any comments or want to let me know where you are tuning in from, just let me know and down in the comments. It's free. And I am working on doing my lives with my live video. I am working on that. Okay? So y'all don't have to just stare at a picture that doesn't move, but it is me. Okay? Except my hair is a little bit more grayer right now. You can see the stripes are gray, but my hair is gray. And I am not ashamed of it. So starting on the relationships like marriage and dating, people get married for the wrong reasons. They make the choice to get married. Some people get married for status. Well, if I marry her or him, I'll be in that clique because They're politically involved. Um, they have a lot of clout in the community, influence, things like that. And that's not a very good choice. It's not a very good choice. Oh, well, he or she has a car, he or she has a house, he or she is a nurse, or he or she works for IBM status. You know, it's not a very good choice. The first reason should be because you like them. And then you go to love them. You gotta like a person first. Because I love a lot of people, but I just don't like them. I don't like their ways. If this resonates with you, just put a thumbs up in the comment. And marriages, some people stay in marriages, and it doesn't really be the right choice when they're miserable, whether you're married or single. You just sometimes you just may be a miserable person. If you rather be alone or have someone with you. Because when you have someone with you, if you're miserable, you still gonna feel alone. So work on making a better choice in regards to being in a relationship with someone. That's what I always say. Until you have a relationship with God, a successful relationship with God, it's going to be very challenging to have a relationship not only with someone else, but yourself. That's where that misery comes in at. It's just food for thought. Okay, make you say, Also, when it comes to children, and now it's don't take this personally. Keep an open mind when I say this. You cannot have babies with anyone because of the DNA. DNA is very important. So you have a choice when it comes to getting pregnant or to impregnate a woman. You have to find out who they really are. History, health wise, not only physically, but mentally. And you have to be compatible. What, what are your thoughts, or what do you how do you feel, or what do you believe in how to raise a child? What is your priority when it comes to your children? Health, education, or clothes and toys and electronics? Excuse me. I'm going to take a drink of water. Because my throat is a little itchy. And I'm also going to play just a little background music. Yeah, get the atmosphere and the vibe up a little bit more. That's just something to think about when you make a choice. Sometimes people don't plan pregnancy, But some people do. It's just like the royal people. They make sure that the blood is royal before they mix it. My son's father, when we planned my son, that's what made me wanted to have his child, because he asked me. He said, I want you to have a child, and I want it to be a boy. I said, I've never had anyone ask me that before. Why you want me to be the mother of your child? He said, so that the blood will be royal. Now, I'm not saying that your child's blood is not royal. I'm just saying you have a choice. And before you make a decision, you should always think what's right. What's best for not only you, the other person, and the future of that child. This is just an example. And this is what the results are usually after a marriage or in relationships, which are really called situationships, because you're not married. Yes, making the right choices. Not only in marriages, but dating. I don't know why people choose to stay in toxic relationships. Man beating on you. Woman, because women cheat too. Cheating on you. And you still choose to stay in a toxic relationship. Those are just little small examples, but the most popular examples. You have the right to make a choice. Well, I just love him. I just love her. Well, how about you start choosing to love yourself? Well, that goes on into one of the other reasons, money. Well, if you invest in yourself, you make your own money, you choose to be responsible, you can take care of yourself. You don't have to be disrespected and abused mentally, physically, and emotionally for someone to take care of you, quote unquote. I remember I was in a relationship and I used to get my behind beat. And I didn't realize the reason why I was really staying in the relationship was because of the money. My son's father picked me up 2 feet off the ground by my neck. I blacked out. And I was 6 months pregnant. I thought I was in love. I didn't even know myself. Endangering my own child. Unborn child. You have women go to work, makeup, black eyes, whipsaw on their body, and go right back home. You can make the right choice and choose yourself first. I can go all day on and on and on in relationships and marriage too. I got married for the wrong reasons. And definitely to the wrong person. People get married, like I said, thinking that that's their meal ticket or their way out. But if you don't work, you don't eat. Have something going on for yourself. All it takes is a choice and determination. In relationships, especially marriage, credit takes a very big space in a marriage when it comes to credit. Oh, well, I'm gonna get this in her name. I'm gonna get that in his name because they got good credit. But you still got to pay the bill. That's why another one I was thinking about today. People go into relationships thinking they're gonna use their person, but don't realize at the end of the day they be using you. And you still come out what you went in, which is an empty bag. Make the right choices. Choose your mate or your lover for the right reasons. Make the right choices. You know, same thing goes for jobs. Some people are on the wrong jobs, knowing that you don't care enough, you don't enjoy what you're doing. You're just remote, doing it for the money. And burning yourself out. Choose your job as something that you enjoy doing, that's in your category, your gifts and your talents, and the money will come. The promotions will come. The same thing in business. When you're in business, invest in yourself, your education, business administration, sales. And what you don't know, you can delegate, you can give it to someone else to do. Pay someone else to do it. That's what you have people that specialize in certain things. But you have to make the right choice. You have to master in what you're good at. And make the choice and realize that I'm not good at this and I need some help. So your business can grow and you can grow. That's why they have big corporations, because they make choices through HR and hiring people, building empires, building their business and their brains. Make the right choices. You can't be everything. Some people get into relationships for clout and connections. You do not know what a person goes through to get what they have. Some could have flat back, some could have lied, stole, manipulated, built on a false foundation. But because of their connections, you want to attach yourself to them and their situation, not even knowing, having a clue, the back office in their life or the price they had to pay. Perfect example is the Diddy situation. Allegedly, people thinking they're going to get something from him, but they end up being used and abused and assaulted in ways would amaze you. The truth is going to come out in, I think it's March or May. believe it's May. It is amazing. You have to make the right decisions because the choices that we make, the choices that we choose are lifetime. It can make a lifetime change and affect our lives. Forever. It could affect our lives forever. It's amazing. One choice can change your life. It can make it better, or it can make it worse. Make the right choices. Because if you don't, you'll be selling your soul and your peace. Now that's priceless. Peace. Having a clear conscience. Don't make choices because you want power. You already have the power. You have everything you already need in you. Because you have the power to make a choice. The right choice. And when you get all the power, what you gonna do with it? Just like Diddy. All that power. Billionaire status. And what did he choose to do with it? I'm using him as an example because that's the most current example as of up to date, literally, for a good example. That he was billionaire status. But no one knows the price he had to pay, the things he had to do to get to that point. And willing to do anything to anybody to keep it. I don't think he made the right choices. That's just my opinion. It is so amazing how people do things and make the choice without thinking about the consequences. Whether it's good or bad. They're just thinking about me, my, I. You have to look at the big picture. Not with the eyes or the mindset of trying to control everything. But having a clear conscience of making the right choice. Now, we talked about relationships, dating, jobs, business. You see how it affects everyone just by the choices that we make? But sometimes when people make choices, they just make it based on themselves. You don't let people make your choices for you. But whatever choice that you choose, you have to realize that it's going to be life-changing. And it's not temporary. It ain't like it was back in the days where we would have to take a white horse and ride to deliver a carrier or a newspaper. Right now, just at a click of a button, it can be life-changing. Life-changing. Google is everyone's best friend. You don't have to wait till the mail comes. Shoot, we even got email. So making the right choices is realize that it can affect your life. It can make it better or it can make it worse. Whatever choice you make, remember, not only will affect your life, but it can affect many others. Please subscribe, like, and share. My goal is to be on here at 7 p.m. nightly. How long I'm going to do this episode for, I have no idea. Because it's a good topic. And it's an ongoing topic. Because we all have to make choices. Just like with Trump. Now I'm not into politics. But he has to make the right choices. And understand how it's going to change many lives and a whole nation. That's how important making the right choices is. Looking at the big picture and taking everything. Everybody, even yourself, into consideration. If you have any feedback, please put it in the comments below. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you may do so. My Cash App is on the banner. It is very much appreciated. I will keep you updated with Mom and Dad. And like I said, I'm going to work on editing it. That title. It's showing on my side correct, but I don't know if it's showing correct in the title and page. Making right choices. So just keep me in prayer with my eyesight. So I'll keep you updated. Matter of fact, I have a eye doctor's appointment on the 20th. I still have some numbness in my eyeball on the left side and underneath it. But God is a healer. And I believe. So thank you all for tuning in. You have a very blessed and productive day. And remember, a soft answer turns away wrath. So have a very blessed and productive day. Ciao.